The space cabin reveal. Day before yesterday, we had the most awaited event for Virgin Galactic stockholders in a long time, and the stock crashed more than 4%. What most of them missing and what happened here in this vlog. Guys, the cabin reveal, one of the very hyped events for Virgin Galactic, and I think this was also one of the issues that, people were disappointed. But let's take it step by step. So, day before yesterday, Virgin Galactic said, we want to show you in a live stream the cabin of our spaceship. And people, thought so many different things. So I was reading on Reddit and other sources, they thought that Virgin Galactic will be in space and showing the cabin, okay? Then they thought Richard Branson will be on board and showing the cabin in space. Then they thought that there's a walkthrough in the cabin inside the spaceship already installed. And the people thought, maybe the other big announcement will be happening because it's a live stream and not a video. And what we then saw is pretty much a well done production video about this kind of achievements into the cabin design. No other things except one small more thing with the Virgin Galactic app that currently then represent that you can, with VR technology that is widespread to show things nicely, you can now on Android and Apple download the Virgin Galactic app and see for yourself how it looks like inside the cabin, inside the overall experience. Look from a 3D perspective on the spaceship, which is quite cool. So I think this was the extra thing that nobody expected, obviously, but the overall expectation was very, very high, as you can see. And then they delivered what they said. They showed us the cabin, they showed us the design process, they showed us how it will be when you will be as a passenger. So as a passenger, you will have a really fantastic experience. So you will come there to the New Mexico spaceport, you will get into the spaceship, then you will have, a very nice, comfortable seating position. And then when the spaceship is in position with microgravity, then you will just fly around. I mean, this is exactly the thing that they showed and that I found in this very old 10-year-old first rendering. I think this was the rendering that Virgin Galactic used for the very first investors to show how such an experience could look like. So as you can see, very, very nicely that, the overall thing didn't change since years. So, I don't know what everybody expected, but I think it was more of the real cabin installed already to see some process. They said so many times that they are just one more powered test flight away before shooting Richard Branson up into space. So as you can see, they might install the cabin just after that or with it. So, it's just a matter of weeks now until we will have the first Richard Branson flight, which will be absolutely amazing for the stock. And now let's talk about the big announcement and stock movements in the next part of this vlog. Okay, let's talk about first of the size of the event for Virgin Galactic. If you compare the cabin reveal to Richard Branson's flight, then I would say the cabin reveal obviously is much less priority or much smaller event, all right? Then if you compare it to a test flight, obviously the side cabin is a much bigger event. Now, if you compare the Richard flights to the first customer flights, I would say because it's the Richard flight, it's the biggest event in the next future, and then the customer flights. So as you can see, the cabin reveal is a medium to small size event, so not really comparable to big size events for companies or life changing or future changing events for companies. But let me show you something quite interestingly. So when Apple 2007 revealed the iPhone, which changed not only the Apple history, but also changed the whole world. It was a life-changing event, guys, all right? The stock didn't move at all, okay? It was 0%, 0%. And if it would be a bad day on the stock market, then it would be even negative, guys. So as you can see, the biggest life-changing event for the Apple stock and company was neutral after the event, okay? People need to realize what is going on, okay? Let's take another example. Cybertruck, one of the best trucks ever designed. Maybe this is a little bit subjective, but think about the company. This will be the next big model. This will be changing how much cars Tesla will sell in the future, guys. And they had record of reservations, all right? What's the stock that more or a high single digit decrease, a crash of the Tesla stock. Another example, the autonomous day. Also after the autonomous day, which was absolutely unbelievable because they introduced a new type of business, which is the robo-taxi in the future, which will increase the value of all the cars out there, and also the self-made chip that will replace, you know, big chip manufacturers' chips in the future for all self-driving cars of Tesla, and the stock lost again. So as you can see, I'm very much concerned for those people out there that sold yesterday, because, you know, I had so many comments out there, you know, reading, hey, I sold, I made $10,000, this is a joke, they just showed us a render of a side cabin, you know, we expected so much more, I had my run with the stock and now I'm selling. Those guys are the same guys that sold, you know, Amazon at $800 or Tesla at $100 or Bitcoin at $100 once they made 100%. So this is the short-term view that is not profitable or way less profitable than the long-term. Let's jump into the conclusion. So the event was pretty well made, or the production value of this video. This is exactly what you expect for a client, which this event was for, guys. Don't forget, it was not an investor event, it was a client event. People, you know, sat there and said, I need to go into space. I will check out the website that apparently crashed for a couple of hours, and then, you know, this is exactly the PR and marketing that you want for a stock. So on the Bloomberg interview, the current CPO, Chief Space Officer and ex-CEO, George Whiteside, said it again, guys, and reassured us, we are just having one test flight more and then we are having Richard Branson into space, guys, okay? So it's the patience that is winning here, guys. If you're seeing the biggest investors on earth, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, they are all playing the long game, guys, okay? Don't be distracted by, you know, one single event that, you know, the overall market was even very bad and then the stock tanked 4%, which is absolutely nothing compared to the gains that they made over the last couple of weeks. And I'm so sad for those that cannot develop this long-term vision that we want to concentrate in this channel, guys. And if you want to, you know, some assurance or some support beside these videos and live streams that I'm making, check out my membership group. You can get access to the Discord channel. You can get one-on-one with me. So there's so much value into the memberships here on this channel that no other YouTuber is offering. And therefore, be patient. The only single problem and challenge that you should think about is how to put more money into the stock. And this is not only because, you know, I think that they will succeed, but because those dips are chances, guys. Those dips are discounts. They are super discounts for something that will create value on the long term, guys. They will be people, many hundreds of thousands that will use this experience. All right, they are having a supply problem, the supply concern, the supply constraints that they will not be able to cater so many people that want to go up there, guys. I hope you understand that this is positive for a business, all right? This is positive. This is as if there wouldn't be enough Teslas being produced to cater the demand. This is something like Apple would not be able to produce so many iPhones to cater the worldwide demand. This is something very positive, guys, and I'm super positive on Virgin Galactic. I think the event was great for the consumer. It was too much expected, guys, you know, and be a little bit grounded, because I believe that what they are doing is very, very hard, and no company on earth did something similar. So you have to understand that it takes time, and they are very, very close to break out. I believe that, you know, those are chances. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you tomorrow. Stay safe.